The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, Montgomery.
35-yard line.
And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. That's his longest run of the 1st quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
The Bears
give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Trubisky. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Toss left to Montgomery. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. The toss play to Montgomery. And he's going to get this down close to a 1st at about the Jets' 20-yard line.
Ball carrier. He was brought down by Patrick Onwuasor.
1st down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
That's complete right around the 8. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll run forward to Tariq Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. From the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. So Montgomery denied on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Darnold from the gun. Got him in. It's Brashon Perriman. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
I think we got evidence right now that this team's not going to be daunted at all. Just because they're backed up doesn't mean they're not going to continue to throw the football. They threw an incompletion on 1st down, but they came right back on 2nd down and threw it again. And this time they hit it for not just good yardage.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The carry here for the big tight end. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery taking it in as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the 2nd quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Buying time to his left. Throw complete to Herndon. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd down and 3. So that'll back him up 5.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game. 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 45. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Blake Cashman on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing here, Trubisky.
The 47-yard line.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he stopped immediately there.
Montgomery, the ball
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Marcus May. No gain on the play. Brings
Throwing on 2nd down. Trubisky.
40-yard line.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense will take over right at midfield. On 1st down, it's Gore. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the 50, it's Darnold. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, and it's 3rd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Forced out to his left. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. And here we go on fourth. Darnold. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And Darnold going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Khalil Mack. The 30. 10. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. Short throw pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for two. Try to run it in with Montgomery. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, Darnold. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Throwing again is Darnold. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bilal Nichols able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Back at the 20-yard line.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Darnold. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Lights 59. Lights 59. Here we go, D. It's just
Here's Darnold. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. It'll be a gain of 9, and it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
Let's go, D. 59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. Red 80. It's a party now. Mike, check, 59. Come on.
Here's Darnold. Rolling to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Back to throw, Darnold. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Frank Gore as the first half is winding down. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Patterson on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Valentine on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Darnold. They go with a screen to Gore. Darnold, the first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Gore. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Give him 2 yards on that play. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now Darnold. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Gore hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, it's Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown.
David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
Cairo Santos.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Darnold on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Darnold, being chased out left. Looking for Perriman there, he's got him. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The Good pickup there, a 22.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Darnold from the red zone now. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 9-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Steps away. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Rashad Perriman there to make the grab. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the play, Jack?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13. Trubisky. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of
nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trubisky.
47-yard line.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Montgomery. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will extend their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, and it's got him in the lead. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Ballantyne on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Steps away to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bilal Nichols able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bears' 48-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Darnold, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here. 58, come on. 58, come on.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Griffin. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Darnold from the gun, flushed out right. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Drop deep, drop deep. 59, Mike, 59, 80, 59. I don't even know why this team showed up. Mike, check, 59, 59.
Second down and 10. Darnold flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Jets on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now on second down, this is Gore. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. The Jets on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now he's flushed out left. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. The quick slant caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Frank Gore with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
The score, Bears 28, Jets 21.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Bears.
On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They run. Montgomery. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Bears ball carrier. He was brought down by Marcus May. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game, and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal. Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I live it bought in this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the lady go miss? Her she was major, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked. Let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it, yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that can do what I does. Wait, need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Soldier Field. Taken in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Romeo Okwara in on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Here's Trubisky. That's caught by Montgomery. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Coming right, this is Montgomery on the toss. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
David Montgomery, the ball carrier. Desmond Trufant brought him down.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And he finds Montgomery complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now a toss to the left with Cohen. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Trubisky will throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Bounce bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
That's Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
The kickoff for Chicago.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First down, Detroit.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive.
Darnell Mooney, the target there.
And it's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it.
The tight end, the ball carrier, fumbled on the play.
7-7, our score after one.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Stafford eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. Gets it quickly to Galladay. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Swift, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Lions have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
A gain of 6 brings up.
Now it's Trubisky. And quickly into the hands of Robinson.
Trubisky's
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And this will be a Bears first down as good running gets him to about the 44. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Trubisky's throw pulled in by Robinson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 27 yards there, a first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Extra point good by Prater, and it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now a play fake here on first down. Got his tight end here. It's Holtz. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Brings up second.
Now Trubisky to throw.
The 43-yard line.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. The toss play to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
So on fourth down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal.
From the left hash, this from 46. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
O'Donnell, the kickoff for Chicago.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return it.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. From the 21, it's second and 10. Throwing again. Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for Kenny Galladay. Incomplete. It's third down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. The final shot before the break. Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. To return, here's Agnew. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Stafford. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
just beating the play clock. Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. Third down here.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Stafford. Flushed out right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive one of quarter three.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number one was getting a stop, wasn't it? So big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
At the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
Throwing here, Trubisky.
And 3.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That gain on third down, good for 28.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
The ball carrier.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
At the 47.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
now Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, the ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Being chased out left. Now Trubisky lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Lions on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Stafford now to throw. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Detroit.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
He was brought down.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
58
To throw is Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On first down, Swift. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
The tackle made.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. Stafford. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And that is incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Bears take over.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Chicago Bears.
Toss left to Montgomery. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's Trubisky to throw.
6.
And he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Trubisky on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Off the toss, Cohen. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Eddie Jackson picks him, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines. And
this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2? Now it's Trubisky. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Bears 16. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Stafford now to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 27 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Now it's Stafford.
First down.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. They'll roll him out right. Throwing deep for Gallup. It's caught at the 10. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Now Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. But now it's 3rd and goal.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Throwing again is Stafford. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you
especially within the division.
Someone put me